You used to smoke by the passenger window, watching the city pass us by, talking about places we go someday, like we actually had a plan. Back then everything felt endless, like nights were never supposed to end. Now everybody's growing older and drifting into separate lives. I heard your voice in a dream last week. Woke up before you finished talking. Spent the whole next day distracted, trying to remember what you said. It's strange what the mind holds on to long after people are gone. Tiny moments nobody notices, somehow lasting the longest. So I keep driving after midnight with the same songs on repeat, looking for something I can't explain in empty roads and fading streets. Maybe I don't miss you exactly, maybe I miss who I was back then, before everything became complicated, before we stopped pretending. There's a diner still open downtown. We used to go there after parties, drink cheap coffee until sunrise, and talk about leaving this place. Now I sit there by myself sometimes, scrolling through old conversations, wondering when things changed so much, or if they always were this way. Everybody looks happier online, smiling like life makes perfect sense. Meanwhile I'm parked outside my apartment, trying to convince myself I'm fine. I know people come and go, that's just how life works out, but nobody talks about the emptiness that stays after they leave. And maybe that's why I keep moving, road after road every night, because slowing down too much means thinking about everything again. So let the music play a little louder, let the city lights blur together for a few more miles at least. I don't wanna feel this yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up different, maybe someday this won't hurt, but tonight it's just the cold air and memories I can't turn off. You told me once that nights like this make people say things they normally hide. Maybe that's why we always talked more honestly after midnight drives through the city. Back then life felt wide open, like we had all the time in the world. Now everybody's moving somewhere, building lives I barely recognize. I still wear that black jacket sometimes, the one you always stole from me. Funny how objects outlive relationships, like they never got the message. I thought I'd be over this by now, at least that's what I keep telling myself. But some nights don't really let you move on, they just make you sit with everything. So I let the music play loud enough to drown out thoughts I don't wanna face. Another late night on empty roads, good, just busy lately. Truth is, I've mostly been surviving, working too much, sleeping too little, trying not to sit still, longing up for everything to catch up with me. There's comfort in driving nowhere, watching lights pass in silence, like moving itself somehow means you're still making progress. Maybe someday this becomes a story, something I barely think about anymore. But tonight it still feels close enough to sit beside me in the car. And honestly, that scares me sometimes, how quickly people become memories. What parts of you still feel stuck somewhere back in those nights? So let the road stretch out ahead, let the skyline disappear behind me for a little while at least. I don't wanna think so clearly. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel lighter, maybe tomorrow this won't ache. But tonight the city's still awake, and so am I. You said you'd call me when you got home. I waited longer than I should have. The TV played the whole night through, but I don't remember watching it. The smoke still stuck inside my jacket, your voice still somewhere in my head. Funny how some people leave but never really disappear. used to smoke by the passenger window, watching the city pass us by, talking about places we'd go someday, like we actually had a plan. Back then everything felt endless, like nights were never supposed to end. Now everybody's growing older and drifting into separate lives. I heard your voice in a dream last week, woke up before you finished talking, spent the whole next day distracted, trying to remember what you said. It's strange what the mind holds on to long after people are gone. Tiny moments nobody notices, somehow lasting the longest. So I keep driving after midnight with the same songs on repeat, looking for something I can't explain, and empty roads and fading streets. Maybe I don't miss you exactly, maybe I miss who I was back then, before everything became complicated, before we stopped pretending. There's a diner still open downtown. We used to go there after parties, drink cheap coffee until sunrise, and talk about leaving this place. Now I sit there by myself sometimes, scrolling through old conversations, wondering when things change so much, or if they always were this way. Everybody looks happier online, smiling like life makes perfect sense. Meanwhile I'm parked outside my apartment, trying to convince myself I'm fine. I know people come and go, that's just how life works out, but nobody talks about the emptiness that stays after they leave. And maybe that's why I keep moving, road after road every night, because slowing down too much means thinking about everything again. So let the music play a little louder, let the city lights blur together for a few more miles at least. I don't wanna feel this yet. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up different, maybe someday this won't hurt, but tonight is just the cold air and memories I can't turn off. The apartment feels different lately, too quiet after 2 in the morning. I leave the TV running in the background, just so the silence doesn't get too loud. I've been sleeping less these days, too much thinking, not enough rest. Every little thing reminds me of something. I guess that's how memories work. There's still a hoodie of yours in my closet. I should probably throw it away, but somehow I keep finding excuses to leave it hanging where it is. People always talk about moving on, like it's some straight line forward, but nobody tells you about the night wonder if you miss me too, or if you moved on months ago. Maybe I just romanticize the past because I don't wanna let it go. Either way, the night keeps moving and the highway lights blur together. I guess some people stay with you even after they leave forever. So I let another song play out and keep driving through the dark, trying to make peace with the fact that some endings leave a mark. Maybe healing's just learning how to carry what still hurts without letting it pull you under every single night again. You called me late again last night. Said you were driving with nowhere to go. I could hear the rain against your window and the sound of traffic moving slow. You asked me if I still think about us. I laughed and changed the subject fast. Some things are easier to avoid than finally admit they didn't last. There's a glass still sitting on my table from the night you came back one last time. We talked until the sun came up, pretending everything was fine. Now every song feels different, every street feels strange. Funny how one person leaving can make a whole city change. Maybe we were only passing through. Maybe people do what they have to do, but I still catch your shadow in my mind, in empty rooms and late night drives. We said forever like we meant it, like we really had the time. Now it's just me and these headlights, trying not to think tonight. I still take the long way home sometimes, just to keep my thoughts occupied. There's something about moving fast at night that makes it easier to hide. Everybody tells me let it go, like healing happens overnight. But some memories stay awake with you long after the world goes quiet. I saw somebody wearing your perfume, and for a second it felt real again. That's the dangerous thing about memories, they show up when you least expect them. Maybe we were too young, maybe we talked too much, maybe we wanted different things, and love just wasn't enough. But I remember how you looked at me, like everything finally made sense. And honestly, I think that's why it's still so hard to forget. So I keep the music loud enough to drown out what's still in my head. Another night, another highway, another I've been waking up too early lately, around the same time every night, 3 or 4 in the morning usually, when everything feels too quiet. I walk around the apartment half asleep, pour a drink I barely touch, stand by the window for a while, thinking way too much again. There's still a photo in my drawer from that weekend near the coast. You hated how you looked in it, but honestly it's still my favorite. Back then we talked about forever, like it was already ours. Now I can barely remember the last thing we said before it ended. Funny how the smallest memories stay, the way you laughed, the songs you hated, the silence after arguments. So I keep driving through the city with nowhere I really need to be, watching headlights pass like ghosts, trying to outrun what's left of me. Maybe we were too complicated, maybe love just fades with time, but some nights still feel unfinished, like I left something behind. Everybody says I seem alright now, guess I got better at pretending. It's easy when the room is loud, harder when you're finally alone. I saw somebody who looked like you tonight, for a second I almost called your name. Crazy how the mind works sometimes, making strangers feel familiar. The smoke hanging in the cold air, music low enough to think through, and somehow every late night drive lately ends with me remembering you. Maybe we expected too much from people still figuring themselves out. Maybe timing matters more than anybody wants to admit, but I still wonder sometimes if you ever think about me too, or if I'm just another chapter you closed without looking back. So let another song keep playing, let another hour disappear. The night always feels a little easier when I don't have to hear my thoughts so clear. Maybe one day I'll stop looking back, maybe one day this fades away, but tonight it's just empty roads and memories I can't escape. You always said I drove too fast at night, like I was trying to escape something. Maybe you knew me better than I thought, because honestly, you were probably right. There's a gas station near the highway, we used to stop there after midnight. Coffee in paper cups, talking about everything and nothing. Now I still pulling this sometimes, out of habit guy still works the counter, like nothing in the world ever changes. Meanwhile everything else did, us included. And I still don't know when exactly that happened. Maybe we got lost somewhere between who we were and who we tried to be. Maybe growing up just means learning some things don't stay. So I let the bassline fill the silence and watch the city blur outside, trying not to think about how fast people change overnight. I deleted your number once, then added it back a week later. Not because I planned a call, I just wasn't ready to let go completely. There's something strange about memories, how they hit when you least expect it. One song, one street, one stupid smell, and suddenly you're back there again. Everybody online looks happy, traveling somewhere warm and beautiful. Meanwhile I'm sitting in my car at 2 a.m. trying to figure myself out. I think the hardest part wasn't losing you, it was losing the version of me that existed when everything felt simple, before life became this heavy. And maybe that sounds dramatic, but nights like this make people honest, especially when there's nothing left to distract you from your own thoughts. So I keep driving past familiar places, like maybe something will feel different. But the truth is, some things stay with you long after they're already gone. And tonight the music sounds softer, the road feels colder somehow. Another sleepless night in the city, trying to let the past burn out. There's an empty seat beside me, and somehow I still look over sometimes, like part of me expects you there. Even after all these months, the weather's getting colder again. You always love this time of year. Said the city looked better at night, when everything reflected off the rain. I passed your neighborhood earlier, thought about texting you for a second, then remembered how strange it feels when people become strangers again. Nobody warns you about that part, how somebody can know everything about you, then one day know nothing at all. So I drive with the windows cracked, cold air and deep bass in the background, trying to keep my head quiet for at least a little while. Maybe we were never built to last, maybe we just needed each other then. Still doesn't make it easier when the memories hit again. play louder in your mind. I still remember your birthday last year, that tiny bar downtown. You dancing badly to songs you hated, just because it made me laugh. Crazy how normal moments become important only after they're already gone. I guess that's why nostalgia hurts and never asks permission before showing up. Sometimes I wonder if we met too early or maybe too late. Maybe timing ruins more things than people realize. Either way, I still carry pieces of us in some streets, late night drives. And honestly, I probably will for longer than I should. So let another cigarette burn slow, let another song fade into the next. Tonight I'm not looking for answers, just somewhere to clear my head. And maybe that's enough for now. Maybe healing starts there, with quiet nights and honest thoughts, no matter how much they hurt. I haven't been home much lately, mostly just driving after work, taking random exits off highways just to see where they lead. There's something peaceful about motion, especially late at night, when nobody expects anything from you, and the world finally slows down. I stopped at the Overlook near downtown, the one we found last summer. You said the city looked beautiful from there, even though you hated living in it. I think about that a lot lately, how people can love moments inside places they wanna leave. So I keep chasing quiet nights and songs that sound like memories, trying to find pieces of myself in all this noise and neon. Maybe some things are meant to heal fast, maybe some feelings stay a while. Maybe that's just part of growing older, learning how to carry them. Everybody keeps moving forward, fades